Cybersecurity Monthly News, January 2026, by DuoCircle.com. Trust Wallet Chrome Extension Hack. A supply chain attack on Trust Wallet's Chrome extension exposed developer secrets, allowing hackers to steal about $8.5 million in crypto. Attackers uploaded a malicious Trust Wallet extension version that stole seed phrases via a fake domain, compromising 2,520 wallets. Trust Wallet has released version 2.69 to remove the malware, launched a reimbursement process, and strengthened monitoring of its software release pipeline. Chinese-linked malicious browser extensions. Dark Spectre, a China-linked browser campaign, stole corporate meeting data from about 2.2 million users. Linked to Shady Panda and Ghostposter, the campaign used hijacked browser extensions to steal meeting data, alter searches, and run ad fraud, affecting over 8.8 million users. Evidence connecting the activity to China includes Alibaba Cloud infrastructure, Chinese language code, artifacts, and domain registrations associated with Chinese regions. Unleash Protocol Smart Contract Breach. Unleash Protocol lost roughly $3.9 million after an attacker gained sufficient multisig permissions to push an unauthorized smart contract upgrade that enabled illicit withdrawals. The exploit drained assets, including USDC-wrapped tokens, and WETH, which were bridged and partly laundered through Tornado Cash. The platform has paused operations, launched an external investigation, and warned users not to interact with its contracts until further notice. AI-generated refund scams in Chinese e-commerce. Chinese online sellers are being hit by AI-powered refund scams, where fake damage photos and videos are used to get refunds without returning items. Scammers are sending fake damage photos, often for groceries, beauty, and fragile items, with one viral case of fabricated dead crab images, prompting police involvement. The trend is spreading globally, with fraud firms reporting a double-digit rise in AI-altered refund claims, prompting platforms to reassess trust-based refund systems. Amazon phishing surge targeting Apple users. Phishing attacks impersonating Amazon have surged since late 2025, with campaigns now specifically targeting Apple users through fake security verification emails. Victims are lured into clicking an Update Account button that leads to a spoofed login page designed to steal credentials. Experts advise avoiding links in emails or texts and using official sites or apps instead, as AI is enabling more convincing brand impersonation scams. LinkedIn emerging as a major phishing platform. Cybercriminals are increasingly using LinkedIn for phishing, with many attacks now occurring outside traditional email channels. Attackers abuse LinkedIn's trusted network to target employees and decision makers, especially in organizations using Google Workspace and Microsoft Entra. Experts advise users to treat LinkedIn messages with the same caution as email, enable multi-factor authentication, and stay alert to unsolicited connection requests or DMs. Ledger Customer Data Breach. Ledger disclosed a breach at its e-commerce partner, Global E, that exposed customer names and contact details, but not private keys, payment data, or crypto assets. Following the breach, users have reported increased phishing attempts from scammers posing as Ledger or Global E support. Security professionals warn that all Ledger users should remain cautious, as attackers may exploit the incident to run convincing social engineering campaigns. Google Support Impersonation Phishing Campaign. A sophisticated phishing campaign involves attackers impersonating Google Support through phone calls and follow-up emails containing malicious links. The campaign abuses legitimate Google Cloud services to host convincing phishing pages, sometimes featuring fake CAPTCHA screens to appear authentic. This blended approach of phishing and trusted infrastructure increases credibility and success rates, making users more likely to reveal login credentials. Cisco Switch Reboot Loop Issue. Numerous Cisco switch models have experienced continuous reboot loops due to a DNS client bug that caused fatal lookup failures, disrupting networks worldwide. Administrators found temporary fixes, such as disabling DNS resolution, turning off time synchronization, or blocking outbound internet access from management interfaces. Cisco acknowledged the issue and indicated that recent upstream CDN changes were rolled back, which helped reduce the impact while further remediation continues. Key data breach trends in 2026. Cybersecurity experts predict that AI-powered social engineering will dominate cybercrime in 2026, with attackers using deepfakes, voice cloning, synthetic identities, and automated deception tools. These AI-driven techniques will allow criminals to launch highly personalized phishing and fraud campaigns at massive scale with minimal human effort. Specialists stress that stronger detection technologies, deepfake identification tools, and improved internal security processes are essential to counter these evolving threats. Microsoft most mimicked brand in phishing attacks. Microsoft was the most impersonated brand in phishing campaigns during Q4 2025, accounting for about 22% of brand-based phishing attempts. Google and Amazon followed with 13% and 9% respectively, while Facebook also reappeared among the top spoofed brands. Attackers primarily targeted the technology sector, aiming to compromise enterprise credentials, cloud platforms, and identity systems. Milano Cortina Winter Games face rising cyber threats. Cybersecurity experts warn that the Milano Cortina Winter Games, starting February 6, are likely targets for cyberattacks, including DDoS incidents, ransomware, and infrastructure disruptions. The event's high-profile attendees and complex digital systems, such as ticketing, utilities, and payment networks, make it especially attractive to threat actors. Organizers are urged to prepare for threats from nation-state groups, hacktivists, and financially motivated criminals amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. West London Council Cyberattack. Kensington and Chelsea Council in London experienced a cyberattack that exposed sensitive personal data and reported the incident to the Information Commissioner's office. Officials say the breach was carried out with criminal intent, and investigations are ongoing with support from the UK National Cybersecurity Centre. Experts note that local councils are frequent targets because they hold valuable social care and housing records while often operating with limited cybersecurity budgets. Chinese electric buses security concerns. Chinese-made electric buses operating in Europe and Australia are under scrutiny over potential cybersecurity and national security risks. Investigations suggest some Yutong buses may allow remote system access and could be vulnerable due to weak encryption in internal networks. Multiple governments are now examining whether these vehicles could be exploited for cyberattacks or foreign interference. $48 million seized Bitcoin stolen in South Korea. Hackers stole nearly $48 million in seized Bitcoin from the Gwangju District Prosecutor's Office after an employee fell for a phishing scam. The attackers gained access through a leaked password obtained via a fake website. Authorities are tracking the stolen assets while highlighting the growing phishing risks targeting cryptocurrency holdings. India represented at WEF 2026 in Davos. India participated in WEF 2026 through young cyber entrepreneur Dhruv Pandit, highlighting the nation's focus on cybersecurity and emerging technologies. Global leaders at Davos discussed how AI is strengthening cyber defenses while geopolitical tensions are reshaping security strategies. Most organizations now prioritize structured AI adoption and are adjusting cybersecurity plans in response to global instability. 1Password introduces anti-phishing protection. 1Password launched a feature that warns users when they attempt to enter credentials on suspicious or mismatched websites. The tool blocks autofill on risky pages and shows alerts if users try to manually share saved passwords. The update aims to slow users down and reduce successful phishing attacks, which remain widespread. For cybersecurity-related solutions, please visit us at DuoCircle.com today. You can call us at 1-8557-001386 or email support@duocircle.com.